Welcome to this unboxing of the new Mattel WWE Retro 4-pack. I've lost count of which series we're up to, but let's have a look inside the box. First things first, do still like the packaging. Tell you what, they're getting them out quickly as well. From order to delivery, it's pretty impressive. There's the back of the pack. You can see who we've got in store. This is, I think, probably filed under people who... Would they necessarily be my first choice? I don't know. Probably not. You know, Bulldog and Sean, we've already got them. Great to get an Alundra Blaze. Isaac Yank'em's pretty funny, I suppose, to get him, but there are lots of other people I think I'd rather choose. I think, you know, you have to accept that WWE are making the people who they've got under contract, which makes sense. And from that point of view, it is quite a fun set. So let's jump in and see. So let's start with the Evil Dentist. There's the back of the pack. I think what I'm saying is I would probably like people from sort of 80s period, but it does seem that, you know, 90s is retro these days. And actually, back in 95, would I have wanted an Isaac Yank'em? Yeah, I think I would. Let's take him out of the packet. They've got the slide backing so that you can take them out. And there he is. Let's have a look at his face. Pretty good detail, actually. Now, I'm a big fan of the retros. Pretty much every series I've been positive about, apart from the Tugboat Doink series, which I thought was a bit of a letdown. So he's got spring action, cloth top. Oh, look, I didn't think that was going to come off. It doesn't come off his head. Oh, it does. Look at that. Surprised myself. That's pretty good detail, isn't it? So, removable dentist light. Come a long way from an Undertaker hat that's stuck on when you've got a removable dentist light for Isaac Yank'em. Even the teeth detail, look, he's got grotty teeth in there. For a figure that perhaps I wouldn't have chosen as a first choice to get it in the collection, I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? Let's put him to the back. And let's open up Medusa. Well, she's not Medusa, is she? She's Alundra Blaze with blazing uppercut. Now, we've got Wendy Richter in the WWE Mattel Retros. There is a Bull Nakano Keller, isn't she? Well, we'll put those two together. We could do with a few more women, couldn't we, in the Retro series, now that we've got Alundra Blaze. There's a China, I suppose, too, haven't I? I think that's it, isn't it? China, Alundra Blaze and Wendy Richter are the only three in the Retro series. There's your uppercut. She does look a bit like a custom, in the sense that she looks exactly like the big Mattel, but sort of cut in half. Does her head look too big for her body? Don't think so. Yeah, I think she's all right. If you're putting together your sort of 90s collection of retros, getting the Diesel figure out, getting the old Hasbros together, you'd want an Alundra Blaze in there, wouldn't you? Yeah. Oh, look, hang on. She's got a twisty... Got spring action there as well, double spring action. Well, there you go. Pleased with that one too. Let's put some backing cards up here. I think I'm always going to be broadly positive about these because I love them. I love the fact they make them. I want them to continue making them. But yeah, I think I'd just like a few more 80s stars. Now, Bulldog, when they announced this series, I wasn't massively excited. But do you know what? A short-haired Bulldog, a 97 Bulldog. What we really need is a 97 Owen Hart, don't we? In this size. That'd be pretty cool. Never going to get one of those from WWE. If anybody else is listening, that would be great. Union Jack Attack. But it's the short-haired version rather than the long-haired Allied Powers version. It's got soft wristbands. What is it? Yeah, I mean, is that wobbly, the John Cena attitude adjustment wobble that some of them have got. I quite like that. There's a new sort of spring action. He's having a bit of a dance. Look at him. That's not a bad likeness for old Davy boy. Union Jack pants. He's got the tassels there. Yeah, it's a basic sort of figure. Happy to have it. It's not lighting the world on fire, but it's decent enough. And let's go for Sean. Now, if you remember the Shawn Michaels in the earlier retro series. Let me have a look at the front of the page. Heartbreak Punch. The Shawn Michaels in the earlier series that looked like Chris Masters was one of the worst retro figures ever, I think. So let's have a little look at this guy. Now, interestingly, I don't know whether this is me reaching, probably not, because they're good at doing little retro Easter eggs. But is this not the style that was planned for the old Hasbro Shawn Michaels? Do you know which one I mean? There's pictures of him, legs apart, with a punching motion, and we ended up getting the one with the feet together and the spring arms. So they've got wide leg, punch. I mean, it's Shawn Michaels. It doesn't look like... I'm sorry, I think that looks like 2002 comeback Shawn Michaels to me. That's the likeness we should have had on the last one. I don't think he's a very sexy boy. Let's put it that way, this figure. Still good detail on the tights. A little bit more of the same for me, that one. Yeah, I think I probably could have done with this in the series when we got the other one. And maybe a different figure here. I think if they're going to keep making the retros, I think we're going to need to get some new people. I understand that they've got to go with who they've got on the roster. They're decent figures. And look, I love that they make the retros and I want them in the lineup. But let's have a few new people, can we? Isaac Yank'em, pick of the bunch. Alundra Blaze, worth having. Bulldog, solid figure. Shawn Michaels, yeah, bit of a mash-up. A solid set. Pleased to have them. I wouldn't say it's one of the best.